Well, I can kind of see that color with my eyes. The camera's actually picking that color up. This over here is about right. All the way across the sky. That's just red man. Nope. Yep, red man. Sometimes I can't tell red and rainy apart when it's not really light out. So, 34 degrees, 98% humidity. There's a little closer view at it, since you can see through some of it. And I'm late getting moving. Oh, I mean, Becky's been fighting cold or something. I've been fighting it too, but it's one of those that you get ahead of it and then it gets ahead of you. And I've gone back and forth with it for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I don't know. This morning I feel it. And so does Becky, so neither one of us moving overly fast. I'm surprised Ty's not here yet. That's how slow I am this morning. But hey, fresh coffee this morning. Not yesterday's coffee. And Becky's got to get her butt up and get the computer turned on. I mean, it's still a few hours. I won't worry about it too soon, but I don't even know what time it is. I can't get my watch to stick up, so I guess it doesn't matter. I know what time it's not. It's not 5:15 when I woke up. Morning, kids. How are we doing this morning? I know. I'm working on that. As soon as we get your mama's pin clear through, then you guys will go on the other side. Of course, we get it clear through. We got to get straw in before we do anything. Yada, yada. Speaking of straw, you'd think we already had straw in there. Somebody was playing in the hay in the feed barn. Oh. Guess I spoke at about the right time, right? Because guess who's here? I was hoping she'd get here before I got up and she'd feed for me, but you know, that's a pipe dream. Caught him talking in the office. He's helping Oma this morning.
You gotta go see Blake, and she's got something for you.
Yeah, good thing you can't see I can't see the screen either. She's working on her homework. And apparently I have to go see what Blakely's getting into. The TT said I had, oh, that's what we're working on.
Yeah. At least it came with freaking stands to hold them together.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
The tractor was a disaster.
Yeah,
No, the instructions did not match. Neither of the instructions matched anything at all for the tractor. So we ended up just letting her, we smashed the two pieces of tractor together and just let her decorate it.
that happened.
Can you turn and look at Vampa?
Up at their house.
Turn and look at Vampy for a second.
Look at that face.
But the difference is with this one was they have green versus we had red, blue, and white.
Yeah. And this is supposed to be a barn and a horse.
I let her decorate one horse.
There. That's
And
what
that's
it's
what
supposed
she's
to be.
eating on, so.
Then she leaves that up there so we can't see, and it's just out of my reach.
But
So I got to see a little video of her helping Grandpa Don with the tractor, and
it was nice and kind of sexy.
she'll just get to say she got to do this at least once in her lifetime. In case you didn't hear what Ty said, she said,
I've never
never
done it."
again.
Okay, do you just want to
Patience of a
decorate
saint
your...
to do that stuff. I don't have that kind
Is
of
that
patience.
what you want to do? Okay. Here.
Anyway, I'm going
green's
to
easy.
go
You
back
can
in
do
with
the
Becky
green.
for a little bit.
And I gotta
Discussing
do
and
hand
discussing how
prints.
much money we're going to spend today if we end
You
up
can squeeze
spending
into it,
any.
baby.
I mean, we got
This
did
white
some
ice is
screwing
not
around
good.
last night.
Here, do you want me to cover it with white and you smear it out with your fingers?
Got it figured where we
And
could
then-
spend more than we thought we could. Don't want to. Really don't want to. And yes, fog came in. Figured it would. So, 34 degrees and foggy. It's a cold ride on either one of those. We haven't turned the heaters on. Don't want to either, because if it hits 50 today, it'd be too hot in there. And of course, a cold ride on the skid steer. And not the safest to go down the road, because I can probably see farther right here than I can at the top of the driveway. Damn, pups are messy. Blakely's messy too. She was doing some artwork over here, so Becky's cleaning that up.
Can you stack those if they're dry and put them in the kitchen just so she doesn't get back into them?
Maybe. Here's some of her artwork. I'll
She's
show
gonna
you.
make turkeys for people,
Make turkeys for everybody.
including the garbage man, because they have a special relationship.
And I'm supposed to see if they're dry.
They should be dry. You can stack them.
I'm going to go move them anyway. There, I stacked them up. I was told to. They're dry. Here's some other artwork. Not sure what we got going there. Or there. That looks kind of like a sunrise or a sunset. But I still got to go back and babysit. Ty has Blakely in the shower. Uh-oh. There's the messy girl. Babysitting the nice one that's quiet. Neither one of them real happy because they both got snot nose, snot head, Anyway, now I'm going to see if this will show up, because I've alluded, I haven't said anything yet. That's what we're looking at. The one to the left, I doubt we're going to get that. Another hour and a half worth of bidding. Although it hasn't gone up since we were outbid. Oh, the difference between the two, they're the same machine. The difference is the one on the left is an enclosed cab, heat, AC. The one on the right is an open station. Bad thing is both of them are deaf. The one on the left has the correct bucket for the machine. The one on the right only has a 6-foot bucket, so it's a little narrower, but I can fix that. I can buy a bucket too, or cut that one up. So anyway, that's what we're doing, and we've had that high bid on that one for a while.
Can I refresh that?
And that's a much better price. I'd rather pay that than
Because
more
that
than
might
that.
not mean anything. One of them closes right now.
Down to the last 40 seconds. Got outbid 30
gonna
seconds
do it
ago, and
again.
then it wouldn't let us bid. And Ty got it to bid. So we will find out here in a moment. The open station machines
Do it again.
are going for like 50 to 80,000 online. So we'll see what happens. Okay. It says winning.
Refresh it again, Mom.
Should pop up.
It says 1. There you go.
Says we
26.5.
won it. 26.5 for that one.
Which is much better than what?
It's about
then
10. Well,
your
I don't
other
know.
one?
I don't know what the other one went to.
Is that one's just a live bidding, the middle one. So your left one is the ones that you were bidding on. So click that one.
This
I
one?
want
Yes.
to see what the other one went to.
No.
You're gonna have to go back
Okay, go back
to your
up.
watching
Watching.
because
Yeah,
it
go to your
closed right before this one did.
35.
Yeah.
It went for 35, which
That went for 66, which is not bad.
That one did a
the
lot of.
Okay,
the
if
enclosed
we
cab
are
at 35,000. That's the very
26.5,
max we could have
That would
gone.
be,
But 26.5 is a whole lot
would
less.
be 2.
Plus 10% to
Guess
the
what
auction.
50.
You and Maury have a date.
Yeah, Maury and I have a
Because he
date.
has a box of stuff that I won from
So
for $2.50.
Because
$29.51.
Maury's got a miscellaneous box of parts.
So realistically, I figured about $300
We got a skid
total
steer,
for him.
and Becky's got one more thing to bid on because I think I mentioned it before. The one we won only has a 6-foot bucket, and it should have an 84-inch
I don't know
bucket.
what lot he is on. He needs to get off
I
the
will
freaking
get that.
phone.
And that is the only 84-inch bucket they have. I mean, a grapple bucket would be awesome anyway. It'll work for manure, just the same as a regular one. Just the sides aren't as high because it's made to grapple onto logs and stuff. But for $350, if we get that, that's perfect.
Okay.
It'd be nice if that automatically refreshed. Somebody snuck in at 50-some seconds left.
2.
So now we see if somebody snuck in at the
No, we
end or
should be the
not.
winning bed.
Unfortunately, it does not auto-refresh. And if she doesn't have it up on a full screen like this, if it's like we showed earlier where it had the 3 different lots shown, it doesn't, you can't get in the bid in the last minute. You got to go to this page to do it. Isn't this just fun? So $400. Says we want it right there.
Ah, we got it.
$400 for that.
Okay.
Yes, we spent some money today.
We
Spent
won it.
just shy of 27. Hey, look, there's Becky in the reflection. Hey, guess what? We're going to town. Make sure there's enough money in the bank to cover what we done today. I mean, cover what she did today. Get a few miles from home and it's not so foggy, but you still can't see very far.
It's still colder than shit.
It's chilly out.
I had to put my thermals on. You know it's cold when Becky gets her thermals on.
Yeah. And yes, I have my coat on too. I learned my lesson the other day Wednesday when I went down to look at those skid steers. You know, just because it was nice at home and like 50 degrees when we left does not mean that it was nice when we got down there.
It was chilly.
It was flat out cold.
Becky did not have her thermals on that day.
It's a good thing Becky stayed in the
I did bring my
pickup
wind
with the
jacket.
babies.
Yeah.
But with a baby. She stayed in the pickup with Wyatt.
He was
course.
asleep and it was no need to get him cold.
Nobody took a coat for Blake.
Oh, I left it at home. It was my fault.
So
She wrapped
Ty
up
wrapped her up in her sweatshirt. She had fun though. Stater in front of us.
We're going to go 60.
Hey, public service announcement. If you're following a piece of equipment, don't kiss their ass. There is a car in front of that van.
It's a Jeep.
Little Jeep. And
Doesn't want to
he
pass anywhere until
is
this car's coming.
seriously probably no more than 5 feet off the back of that sprayer.
If that.
He's had all kinds of chance to go around. The sprayer was even moved over as far as he could. Come over the hump behind us, and idiot swings over and almost does a head-on because he's too close to see anything. And now I'm guessing, I think I know who it is. I think they're going to turn into the field to the left, maybe why they moved over. I don't know. I could be wrong.
That's okay. The Jeep's going to go around
The
him on
Jeep
the right.
actually backed off anyway. Yep,
he
that
went
is
on the
who I
other
thought. Well, the orb, and of course a chemtrail. As the clouds are disappearing, you can see where all the chemtrails were. There's the fog is disappearing, I should say. No, almost home. Let's see how bad it is there. And hopefully after lunch, at least get a few loads of manure out. Well, that hole's filled with rock. There's 5 full scoops in that hole, believe it or not. Spread it, backblade it, get another one. Spread it, backblade it, get another one. Then I packed it, and sometimes reject don't pack real good. It starts pumping instead. That's why it's a little rough right there. I can't get my tire tracks back out of it. But it's packed in. They walk on it, they'll pack it in better. It's there. The sun hit that and made it look drier. And let's see if I can Get over here. Yep, I got my audience again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So they're keeping a close eye on me. Ty already went home, left me to feed, go figure. Maury was working in the shop, so Blakely's going to help Maury work in the shop. And I would imagine Maury's mom is going to watch Wyatt for a little bit. And Ty is going up over the hill to the north of them to visit a friend who, the people that came and got that bed that we had. I know I got them on the video, and their little boy, Waylon, that's his name. He apparently has some intestinal issues. And of course, Becky and I were talking, you know, when I was a kid, even when our kids were kids, you had a kid like that had a problem and needed surgery, it was done within a week. I mean, even if you didn't have the money to pay for it, it was done. No, it sounds like the middle or the end of next month before they get to it, and that was scheduled almost a month ago. I don't get it. Anyway, she's having a bad time because her significant other is out of town a lot for work, and he's been out of town, and she's at her wit's end dealing with a screaming kid because his guts hurt. So Ty was going to give her a little bit of a reprieve. Maybe she can get some sleep tonight. I don't know. I hope so. And Becky's in doing homework. Actually, she's taking a test right now she's studying business classes is what she's doing, but I think the test is psych or something like that. You know, they can't, you got to take too many bullshit classes to get what you want. And no, didn't move any manure today. When I came out, none of them were over there. They were all in there. And I thought, you know, it's dry enough, I can get this done. So I got the bucket cleaned out. I'll have 5 scoops of that. I'm going to go put some fuel in this and then feed, put a video up. And you already seen what we got. Already seen what we paid for it. Everything's sitting in the bank, so as soon as we get an invoice, all Becky's got to do is go clicky clicky and they're paid. We'll get a printed receipt. Well, we'll get to print out a receipt. And Maury got a couple things. I think he got a 59-inch vibratory roller for the front of his skid steer, which is the right size for his. His is the next size smaller than this one. And I think I might have mentioned he's got a crate full of miscellaneous agricultural parts. I think they're all Case IH. But the one thing he needed was one thing on top in the picture. It's the rubber wheel, gathering wheel for a baler. And, you know, for what he paid for it, he can't go buy the gathering wheel. And he's got parts that one of us can use one way or the other. And I want to say there was something else he was looking at, but I don't know. We'll find out sometime next week when he and I go down and get stuff. So, hope you all had a great Friday. You seen how ours was. Great to one respect and not worth a damn to the other because we didn't get any manure out. But won't be any little kids around tomorrow. So, hopefully go at it hard and get that done. If we don't get it done, at least get it almost done. Get it done enough to spread some straw and maybe they won't make too big a mess. I don't know. We will see what happens. Thanks for watching, everybody.